Good afternoon, everyone. This is Samuel, and welcome to another episode of Have a Good One. So, after the last episode where I discussed the morality of Pippin and how well that morality holds up in modern day, I decided that that ended on a decently heavy note, so I figured, hey, let's do an episode that's a little bit more lighthearted this time. So this time, I'm going to be ranking chip flavors. So pretty much, what I've gotten is I've found this website called Punky, which has ranked all Australian chip flavors from worst to best, so they've got 30 flavors. Pretty much, I'm going to have them all placed in a tier list. Tier list from S to F. So S tier is like the absolute best quality of flavor possible. Like, you cannot do any better than that. And there's just no question about it. It's the best. And then F tier is no question about it. It is the worst. It is completely awful, terrible, nothing good about it. And then obviously you have A, B, C, D, E, everything in between. This is obviously objective scientific fact because I know everything. This is obviously going to be completely 100%. You cannot argue with this because it's fact. I mean, you know, I'm just kidding. You can have a different opinion regardless on what it is. It's all in good fun. This is meant to be a more light-hearted video. So pretty much, I'm just going to be I'm using this website because they seem to have the most comprehensive list of all the chip flavors. And I'm just going to be going in their order from worst to best and just assorting them the way I believe they should be put in. So, starting at the bottom of the list, we have Cheetos cheese and bacon balls. Now, obviously, the fact that this flavor is at the bottom of their list means that they think it is the worst flavor. I personally feel like they're being a bit too harsh on the cheese and bacon balls. They're decent. They're not too bad. They're definitely not going to be, like, my first choice, when it comes to, like, chips just lying around. Like, yeah, just, I mean, usually it's, like, my last choice, because I am, admittedly, not a huge fan of the texture. I like the flavor, but, like, it's kind of like a Calippo, you know? It's like, it tastes good, but it doesn't, but they don't feel good to actually chew. Yeah, so cheese and bacon balls, I reckon saying that they're the worst is being way too harsh on it. I would personally put cheese and bacon balls, I'd probably put them, like, either in C tier or D tier. Like, they're not bad, but they're not particularly great either. You know what, I might actually just put them in D tier just because of the texture. If it weren't for the texture, it would probably be higher up. Actually, you know what? Actually, no, I'm putting it C tier. Because I reckon if it weren't for the texture, I'd probably be more inclined to put it in B tier. So yeah, Cheetos, cheese and bacon balls is going to be put into C tier. Now, next on the list for them is absolute heresy. They put Smith's Barbecue at the bottom. This is crinkle cut, by the way. Smith's Crinkle Cut Barbecue is at the second bottom of the list. This is absolute heresy. This is not even a contest. Barbecue is S tier. There is no question about it. It is 100% S tier. And not just because the packet's orange, alright? It is definitely one of the best flavors they have. And to put that chip flavor at the second bottom of the list is just absolute heresy. I cannot agree with this in the slightest. I don't understand how. Anyway, yeah, so barbecue is S tier. That was pretty easy. Doritos Original Salted. So this says that it's the most basic of chip flavors. And when it comes to Dorito flavors, I would absolutely agree. The thing is, like, the original salted Doritos actually taste decent. They taste really good when they are combined with some type of dip. Usually salsa, from my experience. They're usually put in with salsa. But obviously, we're not judging the chip flavors by, how well they go with other things. We're just judging them by their own merits. And yeah, Doritos Original Salted is like painfully average. It is very, very average. Um, yeah. It's not bad, but like it's just so average. It's like the quintessential C tier. Like there's nothing about it that really speaks to me on a spiritual level. It's just like, yeah, it's just like there. It's not bad, but like obviously it's never going to be my top choice. Um anyway, moving on. Next we have more heresy. Original Pringles. This person thinks that the original flavored Pringles are the worst. Original Pringles, according to them, original Pringles are the worst. That is no. Just no. This is false. I know I said that it's a matter of opinion before, but this is just false. How dare they? How dare they do this to my handlebar mustache man? Actually, what is the Pringles man modeled off? He kind of looks like a younger Monopoly man. Like, the Monopoly man in, like, a younger age. Or maybe he's, like, the Monopoly man's son. Anyway, yeah. So, anyway, point being, original Pringles are definitely, probably one of the... Definitely, probably. They're probably one of the best original chip flavor out there. And I would say as far as the Pringle flavors are concerned, original is definitely the best. So I would probably put Pringles, I'll put it in B tier, just out of protest. I'll just put it in B tier in protest because, yeah, fourth worst out of 30 is just heresy. We need more blood for the blood god. But anyway, next up, Thins Chips Original. Okay, to be honest, like, this is very, like, weird. It's like... It seems as though this person just isn't a fan of the original flavors. So this is Thin Chips. Original. Okay, so the thing is, as far as original chip flavors are concerned, I feel like they're mostly the same. I'll put Thin Chips Original in C tier. Or, actually, not sure if that's actually fair. It definitely is quintessential, but it does taste better than the Doritos and the cheese bacon balls. This is a bit of a predicament. Do I put this in B tier or do I move the other two down into D tier? Actually, no, you know what? I'll put the Thin Chips in B tier as well. Because I reckon as far as original chips are concerned, like, really the only difference is the texture of them. And I actually do kind of like the Thins Chips. Anyway, next up they have French fries. And again, absolute heresy for French fries to be as low as it is. French fries is at least A tier. They have... As far as original flavors are concerned, they're definitely the best flavor out of the best texture out of all the flavors. The question is whether to put it in A tier or S tier. A tier. Definitely A tier. They're great. I love it. French fries were they rock. I'm not very good when it comes to improvised Slain. But anyway, yeah, French fries, A tier. Very easy choice. Smith's cheese and onion. Okay. Cheese and onion I'm gonna put in a low C tier. Because it's like, D tier? I don't know if I would count it as being D tier, to be honest. I'll put cheese and onion at a low C tier. Because I still reckon they're good. Maybe just not quite as good as, like, the originals. I know that cheese and onion isn't everyone's favorite. But I feel like a low C tier is pretty fair. Okay, so next up on the list, 23rd, in 23rd place, we have even more heresy. We have Smith's chicken flavored. What the heck? What on earth is this? Chicken is S tier. There's no question about it. Chicken flavor, S tier. Right up alongside barbecue. Chicken and barbecue are definitely my two favorite flavors when it comes to Smith's. Very comfortable S tier. Nothing really beats it. So yeah, chicken flavored S tier. Moving on. Red Rock Deli honey soy chicken. Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit tough to call. So here's the thing when it comes to Red Rock Deli flavors is that they really love to have, like, the thing is that they're really nice, but you can't really eat a full packet of them without getting sick of them. Like, they're really, really nice in moderation. But, like, as far as I'm concerned, if you try to eat, like, a whole packet of them yourself, you kind of just get sick of them towards the end. And can't really say that about other flavors. But if you eat them in moderation, they're really nice. This is kind of tough. I'm not sure whether to put them into D tier, C tier, or B tier for that reason. I guess I would probably be inclined to say B tier for honey soy chicken. It's a nice flavor. And I suppose, like, it's not actually necessarily a bad thing if you have a chip flavor that you actually don't want to eat huge quantities of, because, well, I mean, chips aren't really the healthiest thing in the world anyway. So you know what? Actually, yeah, I'll put Red Rock Deli honey soy chicken in B tier. Anyway, moving on. Samboy barbecue. Okay, truth be told, I haven't actually had Samboys in years, which is kind of ironic considering that they have Sam in the title. It's because I want to distance myself from everything related to Sam, alright? Like, honestly, I swear, I have, like, in every single group that I have joined, whether it's been, like, every single, like, school level, like, every single extracurricular group that I've been in, there has always been another Sam. I have never been the only Sam in any group. It's always, like, there's always either another Samuel or, like, another Samantha, which is still a Sam. But yeah, like, there's always another Sam. And it's like, in fiction, it seems as though Sam is, like, one of the most popular names for fictional characters, because, like, every single, like, franchise has a Sam in it. See, this is the problem with representation. Eventually, you get so much representation that you're no longer considered special. My name's not special. Anyway, so let's go back to chip flavors. Samboy barbecue. I don't really remember what they were like. I remember liking them, but this might have just been my very young, impressionable mind that didn't know anything. Although I still remember liking it. I'll put it in C tier just because I have not had anything like it. So yeah, C tier. Anyway, tubes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna need to make a new tier for for the flavors that I've straight up never tried. Tubes, honestly, I've never even heard of them before. Like, I have no idea what tubes are. I've never seen them. I've never heard anyone mention them. This is the first time I'm seeing them. So, yeah, I'm gonna put tubes in the list of, never tried. Let's put it in N tier for never tried. Yeah, never tried tier. Anyway, next. So, Doritos Cheese Supreme, and then directly below this, or directly above Doritos, is CC's Tasty Cheese. Basically the same flavor, but different companies. One's Doritos, one's CC's. CC's is basically just like the Australian-made Doritos. Like, I mean, they even have, the same cut. Like, both of these flavors have red packages. Honestly, I don't know which one I prefer. You know, actually, no. I'm gonna say CC's is slightly better than Doritos. Because I don't know, I just find it slightly nicer. Is that enough to put them in a higher tier than each other? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna say Doritos Cheese Supreme is C tier, and then CC's Tasty Cheese, ironically enough, B tier. Yeah, that's easy. Okay. Next up, we're almost halfway through. Wait, we're almost halfway through. How much time have we spent? 17 minutes. Okay, making decent time. Okay. 17. Red Rock Deli, sea salt and balsamic vinegar. Okay, so here we have the very first salt and vinegar flavor. Okay, so here's my thought on salt and vinegar flavors in general. One of the greatest mysteries in life. There are a lot of great mysteries in life. What is the purpose of life? Are we alone out there in the universe? How does anyone like salt and vinegar flavor? I do not understand. How can anyone like salt and vinegar? People say salt and vinegar flavor is the best flavor ever. And I always look at them and I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? What are you on about, fam? This is not how it's meant to be. It's salt and vinegar is how do people like it? It's like you're gargling salt water. And when I say salt water, I'm not talking water, water from the ocean. I'm talking literally, you got some water, you dumped a bunch of salt in it, and then you just drank it for fun. Why? Why do people like this? Ah! Anyway, yeah, salt and vinegar. I have tried I swear, I have tried for many, many years to try and like salt and vinegar. And every single time I come to the same conclusion of, yep, still bad, still terrible. It is a dumpster truck of taste. It's absolutely disgusting. Salt and vinegar is absolutely disgusting, and it's for this reason that every single salt and vinegar flavor that's on this list is going straight to F tier. Straight down to F tier you go, boy. So yeah, Red Rock Deli, sea salt and balsamic vinegar, straight to F tier. Somehow I feel like the person who made this list, we wouldn't get along very well. Because it's like, this guy's putting all of my favorite flavors at the bottom of his rank, or her, I don't know. At the bottom of, actually, wait, what's the name of the person who made this list? Tara Watson. Oh, okay, so it is a she. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I would really agree with this Tara person because, yeah, all of my favorite flavors are at the bottom of her list, and then I'm imagining that the top of this list is going to be, like, full of salt and vinegar. If this is the first salt and vinegar flavor that we're coming across, yeah, this might not work out too good. Anyway, moving on. Number 16, we have kettle chips, sea salt. It's another original flavor, but like... Oh, and actually, immediately above that is Red Rock Deli sea salt. So two sea salt flavors. Okay, so... Okay, this might be a bit controversial, but I'm going to put both of them in the D tier. Because, as far as I'm concerned, like, they're kind of too salty. And it's like, look, I like salt. I definitely have a tendency to produce salt from other people. People get salty around me. But, yeah, I feel like sea salt is, like, it's kind of too much salt, you know? Like, as far as I'm concerned, if a chip has so much salt on it that you can actually see the salt crystals on them with your naked eye, it's probably too much. So, I like having like the occasional sea salt chip, but like, yeah, like I definitely get sick of them a bit quickly, and quicker than like honey soy and chicken, you know? So, yeah, I'm gonna put them in D tier, but like a high D tier. I'll put them in, yeah, high D tier. I might regret that choice later on. Anyway, next up, so now we're in the second half. So next we have Twisties cheese. Okay, these ones are like, they're okay. They're okay. They're not bad. They're definitely more interesting than the original flavors. And maybe I'll put it in a B tier for that reason. It's kind of neat. Although, there is a lot of cheese. No, actually, no. I'm sticking with my guns. Sticking with B tier for Twisties cheese. Next up, we have Twisties chicken. I don't actually remember. Like, I remember, like, the cheese twisties being the only flavor I really like. And I know I said that, like, Smith's chicken is S tier, but, like, I don't know. I guess Smith's is kind of the only flavor that the only company that can do chicken flavoring right. I will admit that I haven't had Twisties chicken in a while, but I'm inclined to put it in a D tier because I don't remember it being as good as cheese. So next up, we have Red Rock Deli lime and black pepper. Okay, so this is another flavor that I actually really don't get. It's a really weird flavor for me. I don't like it. I don't I don't think fruit flavors really work for I don't think fruits really work for chip flavors, especially not lime. Like, why would you pick lime? I would definitely say Red Rock Deli comes out with some weird flavors. I'll admit that. Lime and black pepper, I'm going to put in E tier, because It's definitely worse than the flavors that are already in D tier, but not quite as bad as salt and vinegar. Like, I am able to eat a lime and black pepper chip without immediately wanting to gag or throw up. So, it's definitely better than salt and vinegar in that regard. So yeah, lime and black pepper, E tier. Next up, Doritos, nacho cheese. B tier. I would say nacho cheese Doritos is like just as good as CC's tasty cheese. So yeah, B tier. Cheezels. Okay, so now we're in the top 10 here. So Cheezels, original cheese. I mean, like, the novelty is quite neat. It's a nice, like, cheesy flavor. You kind of get too much of it, though. Like, it's a lot of cheese. That's a lot of cheese. Uh, according to Tara, the final 10 are what she calls God tier chips. So I'm imagining all of these are going to be put in S tier for her. Cheezels are, like, they're neat, but, like, the texture, and I guess, like, the fact that it's a lot of flavoring kind of brings it down. I'd say probably C tier is pretty fair for it. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fair. I put cheese and bacon balls in C tier as well. So yeah, Cheezels, I reckon that's like very much the same gist of it. Um, I kind of have similar feelings about both. Anyway, number 9, Twisties, Zigzag Wicked Cheddar. Never tried it. Moving into never tried it tier, and we're moving on. Number 8, Kettle Chips, Chili. Okay, so yeah, chili flavor. Actually, more specifically, it says with jalapeno and red chilies. There are a lot of red chilies around. But anyway, I like the chili flavor. I like spicy things. Obviously the chili flavor isn't really spicy. It's extremely mild. But I think the thing with chili flavor is like it's the same issue that honey soy chicken has. They're nice in moderation, but like I find myself getting sick of the chili flavor pretty quickly. Do I want to put it in C tier or B tier? Because I do reckon honey soy chicken is better. Uh, you know what? I'll put chili in B tier, but like a lower B tier than honey soy chicken. Number 7, burger rings. I've never really been a huge fan of burger rings. Let's go with... Ooh, do I put it... D tier or E tier? I don't actually know. I'll go... either a low D tier or a high E tier. I do prefer them over the sea salt. Oh, no. I prefer the sea salt flavors over the burger rings. How many things have I put in D tier? I've only put one thing in E tier. Although I don't really think burger rings deserves to be in E tier. Okay, you know what? Low D tier for burger rings. Alright, number 7, Smith's sour cream and chives. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff there. A tier. I'm glad that Tara and I could finally agree on something. Yeah, sour cream and chives. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'd say A tier is a very good spot for it. Number 5, Pringles, sour cream and onion. Ooh. Okay. This is a bit awkward now, isn't it? This is very awkward. sour cream and onion Pringles. I reckon they're inferior to the original Pringles, so definitely not B tier. C tier or D tier? D tier. I'm gonna go D tier on this. But like somewhere between sea salt and burger rings. I reckon that's fair. Alright, number 4, Smith's Original. Well, I mean, it's definitely the most standard flavor out there. It's nice, but like, yeah, C tier. I'd say C tier is kind of decent. Or, nah, C tier. Alright, number 3, Thins, light and tangy. Okay, the thing is, I'm not as big of a fan of light and tangy as I used to be. It might be because one time I just got really sick of the light and tangy, just because I ate like a whole packet of them. But I still do really like them. So I'd say B tier is quite fair for that. If we were talking me from like a few years ago, I might have put it in A tier, but for now I'll put it in B tier just because I'm still kind of sick of it a little bit. Anyway, number 2, Smith's Salt and Vinegar, F tier. Definitely, no question about it, F tier. Moving on. Why that's number 2 on the list, why it's considered the second best, I have no idea. Anyway, number 1, Red Rock Deli, Sweet Chili and Sour Cream. So I don't really remember there being that much of a difference between the Red Rock Deli, Sweet Chili and Sour Cream and the Kettle Chili. I'm trying to think, is there a difference? They have a different texture, but is that the only difference? I'm not sure if that's really enough for me to put it above or below the others. What did I put for the... I put the chili as like a... I put the Kettle's chili as at a B tier, but below Honey Soy Chicken, didn't I? I feel like... Okay, low B tier or high C tier? I'm thinking... maybe a high C tier. Just because, like... Just because I don't really like them as much as, I don't remember liking them as much as chili. So, yeah, I'd say probably high C tier is rather fair. And yeah, that was all of them. Again, I feel like Tara and I probably aren't gonna get along because like she put all of my favorites at the bottom of her list, and I had said that a lot of her favorites are just like mid tier. Yeah, so that's it. That was all 30 of them, and did it in 33 minutes. Hey, this is probably going to be my shortest episode ever. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, I said that it was going to be like, the episodes were going to be between like 10 to 20 minutes. That was a lie. Yeah, so anyway, that is my thoughts on all the chip flavors. I know that I missed a few, but I'm just going by the 30 that were shown in Tara's article. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.